Let me just start the video by saying I have no idea how to start this video. This is like the third attempt. I have bullet points in which I want to mention in roughly that order, but I don't know what to say. So let me just get straight to the point. 10 years and a week ago, I uploaded the smallest 10 by 10 at the time with 6,664 blocks. It got like 500,000 views because Mumbo commented on the video. And like to everyone, I'm sorry, the door is fake. It never existed. Um yeah, I it was a trick. It never existed, and I have no excuse for it. I should have never uploaded that. If we go to my single player worlds and go to my 10 by 10, no, my 10 by 10. You see, if we go into this world, right? Just like see, there's the door, and then if I look down, there are 652 command blocks which simulate the entire door. If I fire this lever, that's everything that happens. The rest doesn't function. It's just pure decoration to make it look like it's a possible thing that could potentially have somehow produce a 10 by 10 setup. Like, there aren't even items in here. It's just it's decoration. None of this shit ever does anything. Because all of these command blocks do the whole thing. And this was just glued on at the end of the video. And yeah. If we go to the other world, because there's actually a second one. See, there's my 10 by 10 fly around, which we just looked at, and then here's my 10 by 10 working from fucking 10 years ago. If we go into this one, this is the actual door. It's well, there's the broken one, which I started on Redstoner and then broke and then never finished. Then back there is like another, I don't know. Yeah, this skeleton is what you saw in the video. If I press this button, it used to teleport me directly to the view from the video. And then if we do game rule command block output true, game rule do weather cycle false, just so the weather doesn't like annoy me. This is just the fucking weather clear command that doesn't do anything. This doesn't do anything either. Yeah, these command blocks are doing that's a test 4 block command that doesn't actually work anymore. But yeah, up here are the close and open command blocks. If we fire this one, you can see that it closes the door, which is the closing from the video. And then if we hit the open command block, I don't know if this works or if this relies on another. Yeah, it looks like this relies on another, so we have to go down here. This right here does bottom open and top open in German. And then, oh shit, stuff's happening. What is happening? Something is happening. Oh, it's just firing, okay. So you see there, it's grabbing the top shit, and these redstone blocks just phase in and out of existence. I think that broke. It shouldn't break. This is... Oh, the bottom triple never fired, right. Yeah. Well, you get the point. This thing is completely made up. Fabricated. A lie. And yeah. I wanted to make this video like 8 years ago, but didn't have the balls to do it because like anxiety and fear and like what if everyone hates me for it? But like 10 years have passed and I still have the exact same feelings towards it. And if anything, they've gotten worse. So I'll just release this video, and if you all decide to hate me for it, it's your right to do so. I would maybe do the same. I mean, probably, yeah, it also sucks that the Christmas videos for this year didn't get ready, because then I could have released this after, like, my magnum opus. And now you just get this video of disappointment for pseudo Christmas. I wanted to do this like on Christmas, so it's the exact 10-year anniversary, but then like I didn't want to start drama on Christmas, especially because some people were like expecting a fancy new video, so I'm doing it now and releasing it together with like my plans for 2025 and whatever. Yeah, you're just getting down here for a second. All this does is like different things. You saw a command block it placed. This is bottom opening 2, this bottom opening 1, this bottom closing, this is sides. And then the yellow shit is the top. This is top closing, and like it counts. Like back here, it spawns stone blocks, which count how many storage blocks it needs to set. And then this is the bottom. This is the top opening. This like grabs the first block. This grabs the second block, and then here it repeats 3 times for the. If you've seen the video, you know what. You know the sequence. This is the sequence, and this is like the next bigger extender, and like it's color. What I'm trying to like really hammer home is that this thing is complete fabrication, and I should have never like claimed that this would have been a legit door, because it's not a legit door. Like look at this. All I can do is say I'm sorry and hope you believe me when I say that. I know this, like, with bullet points and shit sounds kind of scripted. I've had this, like, I wanted to do this video for 8 years and never had the balls. And here I am doing the right thing. And yeah, I hope you can forgive me. And yeah, I never had the record. The record went straight from, I think it was a Chinese person who had it before me. Their door used 5 to each side, and the wiring was all like in a square below. And then I never had it, and then it went straight to Sydney, Arma, Deco, and Game for You with their 3000 something 10x10. And like at that time I was still like, I don't know. I was just pathetic. If those 4 guys, specifically Sydney, still remembers, I desperately tried to get in on that collab, because for some reason, like, I made having the 10x10 record in air quotes, because I never had it, obviously, but like pretending I had the 10x10 record was like my whole identity back then. So I kind of like, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Man, I'm just, yeah. Don't send any hate towards JB589 who edited the video for me. They had no idea this was going on. They never saw this word. They never saw any of this. Because I recorded the closing. I recorded the fly around using the old ass Camera Studio mod on the other world, which we just visited, and then I just sent them the video files, and they put over the text, because I didn't know how to do that in Windows Movie Maker back in the day. So they actually also didn't know this was going on. No one knew this. Like, I haven't told a single person. And no one caught on to it either. Obviously, you had like in the 500,000 comments under that, not 500,000 videos, but like the half of the million people there, like in the comments, there were a couple of people calling it fake, but obviously no one's gonna believe them, even though they were right, even though they probably just said fake because they wanted to say fake and they didn't actually catch anything in the video. Yeah, I don't know. So like no one's forcing me to do this, no one's caught onto this, no one's like threatening me in my DMs or anything, telling me like, oh, you better review this or I'm gonna review this. No, I'm just doing this on my own because I wanted to do it, but never had the balls. And it's the right thing to do, so I'm doing it. I'm sorry, I can't play ukulele, and I don't even have one, so I can't really give you a good crying ukulele apology video. So this rambling mess has to do. But like rambling messes are my trademark, so it's kinda like my thing, which you expect from me and want to see from me, I guess. So this thing is completely fucked, by the way, because some command blocks like from 10 years ago don't work. Test for block doesn't exist anymore, so this thing fails, which causes other things to fail, and I think this yellow just loops infinitely. Actually, yeah, so the yellow execution just loops infinitely for some reason, or like because it's never like properly approaching the I'm just gonna stop this now. So it never actually gets to execute to finish in the proper order, and we saw the bottom also break because probably something in there doesn't work anymore. Yeah. What else do I have written down? Oh yeah, the line in the comment which says like after 1 year of work to complete resets and an almost deleted world save. I that's also a complete lie. I had this thing on Redstone, like I had a thing on Redstoner which broke with some world edit. And then I just straight up went to that thing. I don't remember why. I don't even remember if I started over legitimately for a while before deciding to do this. I just remember that like I did this I did this obviously. I don't remember why, I don't remember the thought process, I just like I don't know. What pisses me off the most is even back in the day, I knew this was wrong and I still did it for no fucking reason. Like I don't know. Then even worse was like Minecon the following year. I went like I fucking met Mumbo Jumbo back then when like when he was still like my fucking childhood not childhood idol, but like when he was like one of the people I looked up to, and I walked up to him, did a photo, and I just lied into his face saying I did this, can you check it out? And he did, and that's how it got 500,000 views. And I'm like, oh my, I don't know, it's just like this is like 4 different mistakes in one, and I don't have an excuse for it. There's no excuse for it. I knew it was wrong, I did it anyways. It's 100% my fault. And yeah, I'm gonna unlist the video or delete it depending on what you want in the comments. Like if you say just delete it, then I will delete it. For now I decided to unlist it because fucking Crafty did a Redstoner tier list, and when he came to me he brought up this video and how it's a Redstone classic and like part of the history, and that like once again reignited the whole oh shit I should really come out with this thing, and then I didn't for another year because you know, and yeah, because it's like part of Redstone history, I just changed the title to make it obvious. I changed the description to make it obvious, and I unlisted it. So the people who have the link can still find it. Those who don't have the link will never know this exists. Like, you know. It's also linked in this description, by the way, in case you don't have the link and you are curious what the fuck I'm talking about. And, yeah. If you want me to delete it, I'll just delete it. Like I don't care about the views, I don't care about the publicity, I don't care about my subscribers. I just like Redstone. What nowadays, I guess I Redstone out of passion and pure love for the art and craft, if you can call it that. But like back in the day, I was really like record obsessed, and like my ego was still. I was 15. Can you blame me? Let's be honest. Like, okay, you can blame me because, as I said, please blame me. As I said, I knew it was wrong back then, and I did it anyways. So you have to blame me for this. Uh, you know. Yeah. I don't know. It's been at least 8 years, probably more like 9.5, since I wanted to make this video. It's finally here. Yeah, I hope you can forgive me. Feel free to hate me for it. And, yeah. I don't know. Let's see. Yes, we have the thing, we have the 652 command blocks, we have the description, we have the don't hate JB, please. They really didn't do anything, like that. No one besides me, please. We had that, we had, yes, yeah, I did try to get into Sydney's, and I tried to get into Sydney's 10x10 back in the day, tried to get into Arma's 2 wide 10x10, like, last year or whenever it was, with the flying machines and shit. And then I even was, like, desperate enough to contact fucking Lucas, who was working on a flying machineless 10x10 record, and try to help them with theirs. And, like, somewhere around there I realized, like, nah, Cube, you can't, like, this is pathetic, man. And, yeah. Oh yeah, funny thing, this might actually be the first and only faked major Redstone, thing. Because, like, this is the only door I've made which was never on Redstone or Synergy, or had a tutorial. So, for all my other videos, you can either find them on my plot, or I made a tutorial. And kind of because of this, I also had this attitude of, like, if you want a tutorial, I'll make a tutorial, just tell me. So, you can request a tutorial for absolutely everything, except this thing, because, I mean, I can give you a tutorial on these command blocks, I guess, if you want to see that. No, I'm not doing that. Yeah, again. This is a painful truth, but, like, ripping the band-aid off had to be done. It's the right thing, I'm doing the right thing. Please hate me for it, and please forgive me. I beg for your forgiveness and understanding. Thank you for watching, thank you for listening to me, and maybe thank you for not, like, hating me. Yeah. That one. Nah, okay. Yeah, just bye. Yeah, just bye. And once again, I'm sorry, please hate me.